Hello students, today in this lecture we are going to discuss lecture 3 of chapter matter in our surroundings. So in this topic we are going to discuss about liquids. As you all know, a liquid have a fixed volume but no fixed shape. Liquids usually takes the shape of vessel in which they are placed. Why? Because the particles of liquid are loosely packed and their positions are not fixed as they have less strong forces of attraction between them. As you have read earlier that solids have high force of attraction between the particles, but in liquid there is less force of attraction between the particles as compared to solids, and their positions are also not fixed, due to which they do not have a fixed shape but they have a fixed volume. Liquids cannot be compressed much. Liquids have moderate to high densities, means they are less dense than solids, means they are not heavy. Why? Because the particles are very loosely packed. Liquids do not fill the container completely because its particles are held fairly strong by the interparticle forces and hence cannot leave their position to fill the whole container. Liquids, just like solid, do not fill the container completely, though solids are having very high force of attraction between the particles, but as compared to solids, liquids have fairly less force of attraction between the particles, but that is enough to keep the particles on their position, and the particles of the liquid cannot leave their position to fill the whole container. Liquids can flow very easily. Diffusion in liquids is more as compared to solids because the particles of the liquids are not fixed and the force of attraction between the particles is less as compared to solids. Here you can see these are the particles of liquid. There is more interparticle space between the particles as compared to solids, and the position of these particles are not fixed. They are held together by force of attraction which is less than that of the solids. Let's proceed. In this activity we are going to demonstrate that liquids do not have fixed shape but have fixed volume. We have taken two measuring substances, one is conical flask and other is the measuring cylinder. In both of them we have poured water till 200 centimeter cube. As you can see, volume in both the measuring substances are same, but you can observe that the water has taken the shape of the conical flask in this section, and the water has taken the shape of the measuring cylinder in this section. So from this it is very much clear that the liquid have fixed volume but they do not have a fixed shape. Gases. Gases have neither a fixed volume nor a fixed shape because the particles of gases are very loosely packed and their positions are not fixed, as they have negligible, means equivalent to you can say no force of attraction between them. Gases takes the shape and volume of the vessel in which they are placed. Gases can be compressed very easily. Gases have low density. A gas is much lighter than that of the solids and liquids. Gases fill the container completely because its particles are not held strongly by the interparticle forces of attraction and they have high kinetic energy. As you can see, when we sprinkle a perfume in a room, the smell of the perfume gets sprinkled in the whole room. So you can see that the kinetic energy of the particles of gases is very high and there is less force of attraction between them. Gases can also flow very easily. Diffusion in gases is very high. Why? Because the particles of gases have high kinetic energy and negligible forces of attraction between them. The particles of gases move with high speed in all the directions, and when the fast moving particles hit the walls of the container, they exert a pressure on the walls of container called the gas pressure. Here you can see the particles of gases are moving randomly in all the direction, and they are exerting some force on the walls of the container. There is very less force of attraction between the particles. You can say negligible force of attraction between the particles of gases, and the interparticle space between the particles of the gases is very high, and they can fill the whole container in which the gas is poured. Now we will show that solids and liquids cannot be compressed, but gases can be compressed. Here in this syringe type apparatus, you have taken a chalk powder, which is a solid. Here you have taken water, and here you have taken air. As you can see, its one end is covered with, or you can say closed with, a cork. When you will put pressure on this piston, chalk powder will not be compressed. Why? Because it is solid. When you will put pressure on the piston, then you will see that liquid can be compressed to some extent, and when you will apply pressure on the piston of the syringe containing gases or air, you will see that it can be easily compressed. From this activity, it is clear that solids and liquids cannot be compressed, but gases can be compressed very easily. So, due to the high compressibility of gases, a large mass of gas can be put in a small metal cylinder by compression. Such gas cylinders can be transported conveniently from one place to another. For example, the cooking gas LPG, which we use in our home, is a compressed gas. You know, we take cylinders, and that cylinders we attach to our gas stoves, and that cylinders contain LPG, which is also a type of a compressed gas. The oxygen gas supplied to the hospitals in cylinders is also a type of compressed gas. Compressed natural gas filled in cylinder is used as a fuel to run vehicles like cars and buses. So from this, it is very much clear that the gases have high compressibility, and due to this property of the gases, they are used variedly in different forms. So in the next lecture, we will be discussing about the change in the state by change in temperature and pressure. Kindly go through this slide very carefully, and you don't need to write these activities, just observe them. They are not to be written in your notebook. Thank you so much.